New Zealand is known, Aotearoa New Zealand is known as land of the long white cloud, but it should be known as the land of the big white lie. We are lied to about the value of dairy, which drove tangata from the whenua, which stripped the land of its forested cloak, which poisons the river and the sea. We're lied to about the need for meat and milk in our diets, which makes us, the climate and the environment ill. We're lied to that we have world-class animal welfare, that cows are happy, that we can have gold standard live animal export, as if cows are going on an exotic holiday when they're shipped off by sea. Even the end to live export was a lie, because it made us look good on a global stage, but hides and continues the unnatural confinement and transportation of millions of animals every year by plane. Even the land transport of animals is abysmal. Now, New Zealand's animal welfare reputation will become even more of a lie, because this government, with its coalition of cronies, wants to bring back live animal export by sea. It's all about milking the cash cow even more, making money at animals' expense. It's about collusion between ag interests and their agents in government. It's about the revolving door of federated farmers and government MPs, because they're one and the same. It used to be said that federated farmers were the National Party in gumboots. These days, the new government is federated farmers in suits. The Federated Farmers ex-president Andrew Hogarth has walked straight from the farm into Parliament as Minister of Food Security and Food Safety and Biosecurity, and as Associate Minister for Animal Welfare. But him and the 40 farmers who are now in Parliament, him and the 10 farmers that are now in Parliament, and the 5 senior Federated Farmers executives that are in Parliament, will do everything they can to put more money and more power in the hands of the ag industry, regardless of who pays. And that's cows, their calves, the land, the why, the children of the future. But there can be no future in an economy that disregards the value of animals and their babies, that disregards the life-giving vitality of soil and water and a stable climate. There can be no future in an economy that sells its intellectual property and animals to overseas interests so they can scale up their own agriculture to compete with our own, exporting misery and making animals and nature worse off in both places. There can be no future in an animal economy while the planet burns. There can be no moral standing in a government that puts farmers' economic interests before the lives of millions of cows here in New Zealand and hundreds and thousands of cows exported by ship on long, hot, toxic journeys by sea. Eels, chicken, crayfish and goats shouldn't be exported by plane. And there's no place at sea for cows and other land animals. It's time to confront the lies, and that's what we've been doing today. It's what we must do to this government and any government anywhere who thinks they have the mandate to continue abhorrent animal abuse. Yes. Would we treat cats and dogs this way? No, we wouldn't. Should we treat cows this way? No, we shouldn't. It's time to end live export by sea and by air for good. It's time to end animal exploitation in farm systems here and abroad. It's time to fight for stronger rules, not just to fight against the weakening of those that we already have. And if not us, then who? And if not now, then when? For the sake of cows, for their calves, for humanity, we must keep the ban on live export by sea and end live export everywhere. Keep the ban. End live export now. Kia ora.